But this was just really authentic filmmaking, and it was a beautiful tribute to the impact of his father and the power of art and intention on our lives. And when he didn't feel that intention earlier on in his music, to seeing that intention coming through with a deliberateness and a love and passion brimming from his work, and getting to see and hear the music eventually at the end, I just felt was like a really nice, well-rounded journey where we got to know the artist on a deeper level before engaging with the work, and I think that was really effective. Beautifully shot. I think nice interspersion of like personal photos and family videos and all of that, which felt intimate and vulnerable.
Being able to bring about this idea of suicide and how Jordan was able to see it basically reflected in himself when his dad had committed suicide was very, very interesting. Um, it's a conversation to be had when someone is actually pretty self-aware that they might want to do it, and they don't know the necessary steps. But once they see it in someone else, they're like, okay, my dad did this, and pushing his feelings aside and whatnot, and not dealing with it, and that's what I'm doing. I feel like was a very sad but also very beautiful point to be made. I loved within the piece just kind of him semi reenacting certain points in his journey that helped him come to the realization of like he needs help and he needs to take his mental health seriously. I think that's a conversation to be had, especially because men's mental health is not taken as seriously. And I think having him have this realization when he thinks he's on top of the world and whatnot, but like he knows something inwardly is not right, and seeing how his dad went through the same thing in an eye opening but very heartbreaking way is a beautiful, beautiful, and very upsetting story to be told, but needs to be told. So overall, I thought this was great. I love this idea of camaraderie, his bandmates coming to support him, his family being there for him, all that, and just seeing how you can overcome these hard points in your life, depression, anxiety, all that. You can overcome it. You can um, learn to face it and get over that hump.
I loved the honesty in this film about his suicide and depression and how he used to mask it, and the importance of not doing so and getting help for yourself and talking about it with others. So I thought it was really important to see his honesty here, and he talked candidly about his struggles, which for a lot of people is really hard, and he was doing it in front of a camera. So definitely props for that. I thought the reenactments were done really well. It definitely added to the documentary and helped us understand what he was going through in those moments. His narration throughout was really powerful and really well done. I loved the message that it's important to get rid of that filter and create honest music, and not just music, but honest conversations. I really loved the song at the end, "Not Alone," and hearing how his band had rebranded themselves and become more honest musicians and put out music like this that speaks to others. I loved being able to hear that song at the very end. I thought it went out on a great note.
Perfectly shot. I love the different camera angles, the soundtracks, the back and forth between the interview and the lives in the band with the flashback sequences. This was a great way of showcasing the documentary in such a quick way. The story has emotional toll on the viewers and forces the viewers to sort of acknowledge their own mental health, such as depression and anxiety. I thought this was a fascinating and engaging short documentary film.
It's very direct. I like that scene contrasting the two opposite emotions, and I think that's a very nice portrayal of what can be happening between inside someone's mind and heart when they experience depression and this big deep pain unimaginable of losing someone to suicide. The braveness to openly talk about this too. It's truly vulnerable, and they have poetic scenes and this slow motion scenery and the beautiful music all together is just a beautiful homage to people experiencing depression and the people that have sadly died because of that. And I think it's a good awareness piece, and I'm so glad that the brain is of sharing their story.